2014サポーテッドバイサンスターオール2の記者会見にお越しくださいまして誠にありがとうございます。So, a very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the media. Welcome to the press conference of KPP Nanda Collection World Tour 2014 in Singapore, supported by Sunstar Aura 2. My name is Reiko, and I'm honored to be your MC for today. Okay, so before we begin, I'd like to actually recap some of the amazing achievements made by one of the most phenomenal Japanese female artists who is actually, the entire world is enchanted by. Okay, so KPP, born on 29th of January 1993, KPP is only a part of her full stage name, which is Caroline Chiramplop KPP. Okay? And she actually started off, as we all know, as a fashion blogger. And her blog was actually discovered and well received by her peers. Okay? Which actually led her to be a successful fashion model. Alright, in our JK magazines. Whose core readers are actually young girls with their own unique fashion statement. And KPP is well known for a charismatic personality and is known to be the symbol of culture of Harajuku, which is the hottest fashion district in Tokyo. Okay, and KPP, of course, is the symbol of kawaii, or cuteness, around the world. Now, KPP actually made her first debut as an artist in October 2011, in the same year that she graduated from high school. And her first mini-album, Moshi Moshi Harajuku, produced by Yasutaka Nakata from Capsule. And the lead song of the album, Pom Pom Pom, actually became a mega hit in Japan. And the music video of Pom Pom Pom, as we all know, went absolutely viral with 60 million views on YouTube. And her first album, Pami Pami Revolution, which was released in May 2012, reached the top of Oricon chart in Japan. And the album has sold 200,000 copies, and it's still increasing its sales even today. Then in October of the same year, Fashion Monster was released. Yes, it is a favorite, isn't it? Which became another mega hit. And on the following month, KPP performed her first ever solo concert in Nippon Budokan, which is, of course, one of the most prestigious concert venues in Japan. Okay, and following that, in February 2013, KPP actually launched her one-man concert tour, 100% KPP, in 10 countries with over 20 performances, including Japan and Singapore. This is actually her second time performing in Singapore, and the Nanda Collection World Tour 2014 covers 16 shows in 11 countries, and it's going to attract a total attendance over 35,000 people. Okay? And this time, of course, she's returning with a powered-up version of her performance, accompanied by an elaborate stage set. And the fans cannot expect for more. Okay, so I think we're now all ready to actually find out more about her concert tour from the artist herself. So, ladies and gentlemen, and all the fans and everybody here in Funan Digital Mall, let's put our hands together and welcome the one and only KPP! とactually invite all the press here today to actually take some photos of KPP.
それではですね、記者会見が始まる前に、まず本日お越しくださったプレスの皆さんに撮影活動させていただきたいと思いますので、会場の方にお立ちください。
Okay, look at her. She is really flawless and impeccably pretty, isn't she? Okay, so here she is returning to Singapore for the second time for her second tour around the world. And her concert will be held tomorrow at the Star Theater. Alright, so thank you very much to the press. Kindly return to your seats.
以上をもちまして撮影タイムの方を終了させていただきたいと思います。はい、ありがとうございます。それではですね、立ったままでもなんですので、はい、ぜひご着席ください。
Thank you very much. Okay. Wow, this is exciting. So, as we all know, I mean, everybody knows her, we all love her, but because we'd like to actually hear her speak, okay, I'd like to actually ask her to introduce herself to all of you.
本日お集まりの皆さんは、もちろんキャリーさんのことはね、よくご存知だと思うんですけれども、改めまして、また2度目のね、シンガポールのコンサートということなので、こちらで皆さんに自己紹介のお願いします。
Hello everybody! 皆さんこんにちは、キャリーパミパミです。今回は、実はですね、キャサリンという以前番組でロケを入れると、3度目のシンガポールになります。でライブでやってきたのは2回目で、とってもやっぱり街が綺麗ですごく居心地のいい街だなと思って、観光とともに楽しんで帰りたいなと思ってます。
So, hello once again, my name is Carrie Pami Pami, and if I actually count the number of visits to Singapore, this is actually my third time, including the initial visit when I actually visited Singapore for my TV program called Catherine. Okay, and I'm so excited to be back here for my concert for the second time. And as always, I'm always impressed by how beautiful the cityscape is and how beautiful the whole environment is. So I'd like to really enjoy my stay here. I'm really excited about it. To do some sightseeing as well. Okay?
はい、ということでですね、本日今回は、2度目の、ね、さっきもおっしゃってましたけれども、ツアーということで、今回のこのナンダコレクションツアーというのはどんなツアーになるんでしょうか。
So what kind of tour is Nanda collection tour going to be?
このナンダコレクションツアーというのは、去年発売したナンダコレクションというアルバムをコンセプトに回っているツアーで、あとシンガポールと一応タイを含めて最後の方の公演になっているので、皆さんと一緒に楽しめたらいいなと思っています。
Well, this Nanda Collection World Tour is actually, a touring of my latest album called Nanda Collection, which was released last year. And I'm touring around, in Thailand as well, and Singapore is actually the final venue, so I'm really excited about it and looking forward to enjoy the concert with all of you.
はい、そうなんですね。ということで、いよいよ明日の土曜日に本番を迎えられるということなんですけれども、一体どんなステージを見せていただけるんでしょうか。
前回のワンマンツアーと今回大きく違うのは、日本からセットを持ち込んでいて、コンセプトが女の子のお部屋っていうのがテーマなんですけど、より PV の世界観に近い感じでライブをお届けできるので、すごい嬉しいなと思っています。
Right, so I asked her, so what kind of stage can we expect to see in tomorrow's concert? And she goes, well, the theme, the main difference between my concert this year and from last year is the fact that, okay, can we actually refrain from, for you to approach too close to the stage? Alright, so the main difference is that for this year's concert, I am actually bringing in the stage set, the entire stage set from Japan. And the concept of the stage setup is actually a girl's room. Okay, so the theme of it, the total look of it, is going to be actually very close to my music clips. So I'm sure it's going to impress you and you're going to really enjoy it.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Okay, so now I'd like to open the floors for some questions from our media members. So if you have any questions, please raise your hand and we will bring you the microphone.
はい、それではですね、メディアの皆様に、質疑応答コーナーとしたいと思いますので、ご質問のある方は挙手をしてください。
はい、すみません。シンガポールの料理何食べた？
シンガポールの料理は、なんかカニの何ですかね。辛いやつ。赤い。チリクラブです。チリクラブを昨日食べて、でもまだ昨日着いたばっかりでお昼ご飯食べてないので、これからシンガポール料理食べたいなと思ってます。
So the question asked was, so, do you have any favorite staple local food? And she goes, I like the chili crab a lot, but I just arrived yesterday. I haven't really had a time to eat much, so I'm looking forward to enjoying more local food during my stay here. Okay, next question, please. 次の質問お願いします。
ハローアジアの記者、鈴木愛蘭です。海外で活躍するときに日本人という意識はありますか？その時、その場合、どんなところで表現しますか？やっぱり日本人として海外でツアーを回れることはとっても嬉しいことだし、プレッシャーでもあって、もし私がちょっと失敗とかすると、なんか日本のを背負っているわけじゃないですけど、なんかもっと日本人として頑張らなきゃっていうプレッシャーはかなりあって、ワールドツアーももう後半戦なので頑張ってやってこれました。
Right, so the question asked was, you are really successful overseas, but whenever, you do concerts and performances overseas, do you think about, are you in such a mindset that, I am Japanese? Do you have this, Japanese identity as you conduct your musical career overseas? And then Carrie-san goes, oh, well, yes, I do. I do feel, the pressure to some extent for the fact that I'm a Japanese doing concerts and performances overseas because I am representing Japan in a way, and if I don't do as well I should, that would actually influence the total, other Japanese artists and the reputation as well. So I do have the pressure, but yeah, I'll try my best. I want to try my best to enjoy it. Okay, next question please. 次の質問お願いいたします。
ファミリーパーティーのレコーディングの時に、面白いハプニングとかありましたか？
面白いハプニング、ファミリーパーティーのレコーディングの時はプロデューサーの中田康隆さんから声をかなり張ってほしいって言われて、私でもびっくりするぐらい声を張っているので、もうすぐ「ピカピカファンタジン」っていうアルバムが出るんですけど、アルバム曲で聴いてても1曲だけやっぱり声が全然違うので、なんかそこは、面白いハプニングというか意識した点ですね。はい。
So the question asked was, do you have any interesting episodes, while you were recording the family party? And Carrie goes, yes, there was. I mean, during the recording, my producer, Mr. Nanda was actually with me, and he told me to actually amplify my voice really loud for that piece of music, a family party, which she doesn't usually do. And she'll be releasing her new album soon, okay? And that particular song, Family Party, really stands out because it really sounds different from the rest of her songs. Next question, please. 次の質問お願いします。Yes? Yes, a good question?
Hi, so being a fashion icon, can she tell us what fashion items she are into lately, and also about her fashion outfit today?
Okay.
質問は、もうね、キャリーさんといえば本当にファッションアイコンということで有名なんですけれども、最近ハマってるなんかファッションアイテムはありますか？それから今日のファッションのこだわりポイントなどあったら教えてください。
最近ハマってるのはネグリジェみたいなシースルー素材のなんか羽織物が日本の古着屋さんにあって、結構3種類ぐらい集めてよく着てます。で今日のファッションポイントはこれ私服なんですけど、なんか日本の若手のデザイナーの方が手書きで描いているみたいで、お洗濯する時も先に熱を当ててから洗濯してくださいって言われていて、ちょっと全身白でいつもカラフルなイメージがあると思うんですけど、今日はあえて真っ白にしてみました。
Right, so these days, she's into sleepwear, nightgowns. It's a see-through type, woo, right? So she's actually collecting a few pieces, and she has actually about 3 pieces that she turns to wear. So she's into nightgowns right now. As for her hat fashion today, as you can see, she's in white. She's all white. But that particular piece of clothes is actually her own clothes. It's not like a costume, it's a very own piece of clothes. And it's made by a young Japanese designer. And that picture on her, the dress, is actually hand-drawn by the artist himself. Yeah, so, she has to take great care of washing that piece of clothes because it's very delicate. So she applies some heat first before putting it into the washing machine. Yeah. Thank you very much. Any more questions, please? Hi.
ハローアジアの記者伊藤部です。僕はケリー・ピンピョンの大ファンです。いつも応援しています。シンガポール、レンゴールーム知ってますか？レンゴールームって知ってますか？
レンゴールーム？知らないです。何ですか、レンゴールームって？
シンガポールですごく流行ってるおもちゃなんですけど、ゴムを使ってアクセサリーを作れます。
ゴムを使ってアクセサリー、ゴムを使って腕につけてるのがレンゴールーム？
シンガポールのコンサートが成功するように作りました。スタッフの方に私の手でもらってください。
ありがとうございます。優しい。
Yeah, that's so sweet of him. So this little, I would say, little representative from the media goes, do you know this thing called rainbow room? Is that a rainbow room? And it's this, like rubber toy kind of thing which you can, link together to make accessories. And he's actually made a few pieces to actually wear it during Carrie-san's concert. So he said, I'll pass them to your staff, so please receive it later. That's so sweet of him. Thank you so much. Thank you. どうもありがとう. Okay, do we have time for a few more questions? Okay, can we have one final question from the media, please? Yes, that lady over there.
In Singapore, actually, when Edie just turned 21, we can watch a lot of movies now. So Carrie just turned 21. So what changes has she experienced, both in the album and her own personal life?
キャリーさんはめでたく今年21歳になられたということで、シンガポールでは21歳になると、21歳指定の映画が見れるようになったり、社会的にもいろんな変化があるんですけど、キャリーさん21歳迎えられて、変わったご自身の中で変わったななんて思う部分ありますか？
大きく変わったのはやっぱり20歳の時で、例えばお酒が飲めたりだとか、もう20歳なんだから自覚を持たなきゃっていうちょっと大人になった部分はあるんですけど、日本はあんまり21歳に関してそこまで大きな大差がないので、シンガポールでもし生まれてたらまたいつも21歳が楽しめるんだなと思いました。
Right, so in Japan, right, turning 21 is not as a big event as here in Singapore. So in Japan, the significant change happens when you turn 20. You can start drinking and you can start, doing a lot of things that you couldn't when you were a teenager. So for me, the biggest difference was when I turned 20, and I thought, I should have a more mature mindset and be more responsible of my own doings. But 21, it doesn't really, have a significant meaning. But maybe if I was born in Singapore, I would have had something, a different experience turning 21. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. So would that be the final question? Yes. Yeah. All right, so thank you very much. That actually concludes our Q&A segment of this afternoon, which means we're actually going to proceed to another exciting segment of the day, which is our exclusive meet and greet with the fans of Carrie Pami Pami, winners from MTV Asia as well as Water Music. はい、ということでですね、本日の記者会見の質疑応答の部分がこれにて終了とさせていただきますが、これからですね、MTV アジアそしてワーナーミュージックの皆様に選ばれましたファンの皆さんとの記念撮影を行っていただきたいと思います。Okay, so we have 10 winners from MTV Asia who are actually entitled for a group photo with Carrie. And another 10 fans from Water Music who are also entitled for the group photo. So can we have the first 10 winners representing representing MTV Asia on stage for a memorable group photo with Carrie Pami Pami. Come on up on stage. Nice. So this must be a very special moment for the fans. Meeting Carrie Pami Pami for the very first time. So up close. Okay, so our members of the media and the photographers from the press snap some great shots, okay? Okay, look at the camera held by the lady in black and strike your best smile. Okay, thank you very much. So the first 10, kindly make your way downstage. Oh. すごい素敵なイラストが今プレゼントされました。どうもありがとうございました。Kindly make your way off stage. Thank you very much. The fans are wishing the very best for Kiara's concert tomorrow night. Okay, can we have the first 5 fans representing Water Music? The winners of Water Music Contest, please come on up on stage. The first 5, please.
皆さんもね、本当にファンの皆さん、キャリーさんのコスプレなんかもして、大変カラフルないでたちとなっていますね。
Yes, it's just so great to see the fans, you know, wearing costumes, cosplay as Carrie Pami Pami herself, looking so colorful, vibrant, and lovely. Okay, let's make a line for a group photo. Give your best smile. Thank you very much. Kindly make your way off stage. Thank you. Can we have the next 5 from Water Music on stage? Yes. Okay, please align yourselves nicely. And squeeze a little bit inside. Okay, and we're all making that peace sign. Yeah. Just make sure that everybody can be in one same frame. Please smile. Okay, thank you very much. Kindly make your way downstage. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we have actually come to the end of today's press conference. And of course, Carrie Pami Pami and Nanda Collection World Tour Singapore 2014 will take place tomorrow on 21st of June at the Star Theatre. Before we say goodbye to Carrie, let's hear some final words from her.
ということで以上をもちまして記者会見の方は、終了となるんですけれども、ファンの皆さん実際ご覧になって今ステージでお会いしてみていかがですか？
コスプレをしてきてくれる子たちとかがいたり、本当に衣装も忠実だし、もう明日のライブが楽しみで仕方ないです。
She was so excited to meet, you know, some of you fans, you know, wearing the cosplay, doing cosplay of Carrie Pami Pami. She was so happy. She is so looking forward to tomorrow's concert.
それでは改めまして、明日のコンサート本番に向けて、最後に一言メッセージお願いします。
はい、明日はシンガポールで2度目のライブということで、とても楽しみにしています。で、シンガポール暑いので、ライブ会場来る前にバテすぎないように気をつけてきてください。あと、ライブでは皆さんと一緒にダンス、踊れたらいいなと思ってますので、動きやすいファッションでぜひライブに来てくれたらいいなと思います。では皆さんありがとうございました。Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So some final messages from Carrie. She knows that this is my second concert and I'm really excited about tomorrow and looking forward to see all of you at my concert tomorrow night. But please make sure that you don't tire yourself too much before the concert because Singapore is a very hot country, I know. So do hydrate yourself well before coming to the concert. And for tomorrow's concert, I'm really excited to dance together with all of you. So please come, in comfortable outfit and let's dance together.
OK ということで以上をもちまして、キャリーパミュパミナンダコレクションワールドツアーシンガポール2014の記者会見の方を、終了させていただきます。キャリーパミュパミさん、改めまして、本日はどうもありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。明日のコンサート頑張ってください。
Thank you very much, Jerry. Okay, so that will actually bring us to the end of the press conference. Ladies and gentlemen, let's